Today we're going to talk about radical again, except this time we're going to deal with addition and subtraction of radicals. So let's have a few examples. If someone told us to add 2 radical 5 plus 7 radical 5, what's the answer? Think of radical 5 like a 2x plus 7x. Tell me what's the answer of 2x plus 7x? Well, that's 9x. Good job. Okay, so what's 2 radical 5 plus 7 radical 5? It'll have to be 9 and still radical 5. Just like this one's still x, it's still radical 5. Like 2 feet plus 7 feet is 9 feet. 2 boys plus 7 boys is 9 boys. So 2 radical 5 plus 7 radical 5 is 9 radical 5. We add them if these 2 radicand are the same. Let's try an example. It is radical 8 plus radical 32. Uh-oh, we cannot add these. Why not? Because the radicand, the number inside the radical, are not identical. Well, can we simplify this? We sure can. Let's see, what's radical 8? Well, that's the same thing as 2 radical 2. Okay, what's radical 32? Well, that's the same thing as 4 radical 2. You see, that's made out of 16 times 2. 16 times 2. And you take a square root of 16 is 4. This 8 is made out of 4 times 2. And the square root of 4 is 2. Now that we've simplified them, we can add them. What's 2 radical 2 and 4 radical 2? The answer is 6 radical 2. Be sure you keep the same radicals, radical 2. Another example. Radical 75 minus 3 radical 27. Notice the 2 radicals are not the same. We cannot add them. So what must we do? Simplify. Can you simplify square root of 75? Yeah, because that's made out of 25 times 3. Square root of 25 is 5. So the answer is 5 radical 3. Now minus 27. Can you simplify 27? Yeah, that's made out of 9 times 3. Square root of 9 is 3. So we will say 3. But wait a minute, before we say 3, we've got another 3 here. So we will say 3 times this 3, that'll be 9, and then the leftover 3. Now, what's 5 radical 3 minus 9 radical 3? The answer is minus 4. Minus 4, because 5 minus 9 is minus 4, radical 3. Another example. Radical 2 plus radical 50 minus 2 radical 27. How are we going to work this problem? Well, radical 2, we don't have to simplify it. It's already in simplest form. But radical 50 is made out of 25 times 2. And the square root of 25 is 5. So that'll be 5 radical 2, you see? That's radical 50 is 5 radical 2. 27. 27 made out of what? 9 times 3. But the square root of 9 is 3. So we take this 3 times this 2, and they'll give us minus 6 radical 3. 27 simplified to 6 radical 3. 2 radical 27 simplified to 6 radical 3. Now can we combine? We sure can. What can we combine? We can combine those 2 together. Radical 2 and 5 radical 2 is 6 radical 2. Notice that's just like a 1, you know. But here we got negative 6 radical 3. Can I combine that with this? We sure can't. Why not? Because, you remember, this has got a radical 3 and this has got radical 2. Now, if that was a radical 2, we would combine them and the answer would be 0. Unfortunately, it's not. So we have to keep the answers like it is. And that's the final answer. And remember, you learn mathematics by doing mathematics. Thank you.